Hi, I'm Jackson Smith, your executive producer for Zags to the Future. The 24 to 25 school year was tumultuous, to say the least. However, the school year is not over, so before we head to summer, let's take a look back and look ahead.
Good afternoon and welcome to our final show of the semester, Zag to the Future. I'm Cam McCann.
And I'm Henry Kruger. Today's newscast showcases the transition currently ongoing at Gonzaga, whether it's graduating seniors, changes to university leadership, or even changes to our very own department, integrated media. Lots to get into.
And where better to start, Henry, than arguably the most impactful change on campus, Thane McCullough's retirement. In April of last year, McCullough announced he would be stepping down this summer after 16 years at the helm. He was Gonzaga's first non-Jesuit president, and he spearheaded a new direction and look for the university. Part of that effort included over $200 million in renovations and campus improvements.
For the past 16 years, it has been my honor to carry forward our mission in partnership with so many, and I am eager to witness all you will do for and with our institution.
McCullough is leaving the school along with his wife, Julie, who served as vice provost for enrollment management. In preparation for Thane's exit, GU began a formal search process for a new president.
And that process led to a unanimous decision. In January, Katia Passerini was named the university's 27th president, with her role set to begin next school year. Passerini will become the first woman and native Italian to lead GU. She most recently served as the interim president at Seton Hall, and she's also been the North American delegate to the International Federation of Catholic Universities. However, Passerini isn't the only newly elected GU president. Alyssa Guzman-Johnson is set to take the GSBA reins, leading the student body in the 2025-26 school year. The race for president was impressive and included a record turnout of voters. Ultimately, it was the California native who won with 48% of the votes. Johnston Guzman met Vice President and her running mate, Charlie McDonald, through GU's Comprehensive Leadership Program. Now the two look to focus on practical initiatives like storing your campus identification inside of your phone or increasing the number of locations that are compatible with Bulldog Bucks.
With our new presidents for both the students and the university covered, let's take a look at one more valuable Zag who is now leaving GU better than she found it. Joanne Shiozaki has been the driving force behind GU's student media department for over 30 years. Our very own Henry Kruger and Cassie Uso captured her impact on campus.
The first time I met Joanne I was passing out papers my freshman year, and she was walking around, and I was like, "Do you read the Gonzaga Bulletin? Do you want a copy?" And she said, "Oh, I read the Gonzaga Bulletin. I'll take a copy."
Hi, I'm Joanne Shiozaki. I'm the Assistant Director in Student Media at Gonzaga University. Back then, you would go through the Spokesman Review and you would look at the classifieds. And I had gone to Gonzaga University my freshman year, and I saw this great part-time job, and I was totally qualified for it. And then I just didn't apply for it. I don't know, just, forgot. And then like a couple months later, it's posted again, and I thought, oh, the heavens have opened up, and I need to apply for it. So I did, and that's how I got here.
Truly, there is no student media without Joanne, right? Like when Joanne came here, everything was separate. Like the Bulletin existed, but in its own sort of realm with it, where it was just students. There was like no staff involvement. I think she really came here and for 30 years just like brought out the potential that all these publications had.
Does this artist have other work in Spokane?
Yes, he does.
That is maybe friendlier or something? More appealing?
There's some really creative students here, whether it's writing or it's art, visual art. There's a lot of ways for students to express themselves, And student media is that place that you can express yourself. You can get all those analytical numbers.
Right.
Instagram, TikTok, what's the other one? Is that it? Okay. All my friends, all my family, I'm at that age where everyone's retired. Everyone. I'm sort of one of the last people who still has a job, and my friends look at me funny. And I didn't feel ready a couple of years ago, but I wanted to go when I was ready to go, and it feels like a really good time.
She has earned her retirement.
God, I'm gonna tear up here. Gonzaga really is a unique place, and as much as I feel I'm giving to students and I'm mentoring and being a role model and all this stuff, I get so much out of students like you. I get so much out of coming here and knowing you and working with you day to day. It really fills my cup. People like Gonzaga, this is a sort of a unique place, and Gonzaga really, to me, has always lived up to its mission about really caring about people, caring about the whole person. What I think is really important about leaving here is that it really did fill my cup, and up until my last day, I will do everything I can to make sure that everyone that I meet and work with until then, that I give my all.
Very powerful package there. Henry, you've known Joanne well before this specific package. Can you kind of talk about what it was like to capture 3 decades of her work here at GU?
Yeah, Joanne is just such a special person. Honestly, my favorite part was the interview process, getting a chance to talk with her colleagues, fellow staff members, and also students. It was just so cool. You can really tell that she's had such an impact on the program. But as leadership changes throughout campus, so are some departments, including our very own integrated media. Cameron Spencer, a junior here at GU, has more on the digital media production major coming to the program.
Gonzaga's Broadcasting and Electronic Media major is undergoing exciting new changes starting next fall and will now be known as Digital Media Production.
I'd say the department overall has known that it needed to make this change for a while. That's one of the reasons I was hired way back in 2018. You know, the writing's been on the wall that broadcast news as we know it is kind of in a state of flux right now, and that we needed to expand things.
These changes have been in the works for the past few years, and those who have been involved hope that it will build upon the best that the broadcast major already offers while expanding into other media formats.
I wouldn't call it like a new curriculum as much as like a curriculum update. It's still rooted in like visual media, still storytelling, whether that's broadcast, documentary. There's a lot of different mediums that we can approach in the digital media production major. And it's also inclusive enough to allow students to really find the media they're passionate about to dive deep into.
So one aspect of these changes that I'm really excited about is that in addition to the already stellar skill set that students have been emerging from this program with, is the potential of the expansion of the directions that students can take those skills. So if they're moving to a market where there's a really wide variety of production pathways that people can begin their careers and get those entry-level internships and assistantship positions, that there's an exposure across those different pathways so that it expands the potential for where students can take their studies and begin their careers.
Current broadcasting students who are graduating after this spring are free to complete the major as is, but are welcome to consider changing their major to digital media production.
I think the biggest thing that we want to encourage all students to do is talk to your advisor, talk to one of us, and also just be confident that like this isn't going to slow anyone down. This isn't going to interrupt anyone's path to graduation. You know, it's either going to be maintain the status quo, do exactly what you've been doing, or adopt this new opportunity. So, you know, I definitely hope that students are not freaked out by this, because if anything, this is going to be something that I think ultimately really benefits everyone.
For GU TV, I'm Cameron Spencer.
Wow, lots of change coming. It's exciting, but it's also sad. We're both seniors and we won't get a chance to experience it firsthand.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see a new direction for the program, But sad that we're not going to see it firsthand. But speaking of things and changes that we won't get to see firsthand, Gonzaga Athletics will have an entirely new conference slate as the Zags depart from the West Coast Conference to join the revamped Pac-12 in 2026. Now, the Zags will move on from the WCC alongside Washington State and Oregon State. 5 other universities have committed to the conference as well, but to be recognized as an FBS conference, they'll need another university with a football program. The NCAA requirements are at least 8 schools with a fully funded football team. Now, try saying that last part 3 times fast. Henry, do you think that Gonzaga will ever truly have a fully funded football team?
Well, Gonzaga as a mid-major program has a fully funded basketball program, and I mean, that's pretty impressive for a school of its size. So who knows? Joining the Pac-12, it's an exciting move. We'll just have to see. I'm sure we'll both keep tabs on the program. We've discussed a lot of exciting changes in the future, but after the break, Cassie Yuso has 3 GU students who are here to talk about their favorite stories from the year. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Ready to stay for the test?
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth.
Oh, shoot, I forgot. Yeah, I'm gonna start studying right now. Thanks for reminding me.
Welcome back to Zag to the Future. Our very own Cassie Yuso is sitting down with 3 GU students to talk about their best work from the year. Take it away, Cassie.
Thank you, Cam and Henry. This year at GUTV, we have seen a flood of creative, powerful, and unforgettable videos. Today, we're shining a spotlight on 3 standout winners, handpicked by our very own GUTV students. Welcome, Michael, Kyle, and Jackson.
Thank you, Cassie. It's a pleasure to be here.
Excited to do this.
I know. What a panel we have here. Michael and Jackson.
Great people, great times. Let's do it.
Yeah, so we're going to start out with Michael's package. If you want to give us a little bit of an insight on that package.
Yeah, so this is a NAT package, a natural sound package, meaning there's no like voiceover or music in the package from last semester when I was in Broadcast 370. It was kind of the final project of the year, and it was honestly the most rewarding package I think I've been able to make as far as the process from beginning to end, the people that I interacted with when I was shooting, and putting it together in post. It was all just a really great experience.
Awesome. So with that, we're going to toss to your package real quick.
It's the friendliness of the people.
That's theater.
Seeing the excitement with the little ones. Families coming together.
Get in a little closer because I like this close up to the faces.
It's beautiful. The grounds are beautiful. The spirit is great. People are happy, and it has really happy spirit here.
Merry Christmas.
That was a really great package. So if you could tell us a little bit what inspired you and kind of a little bit about the tree farm.
Yeah, I think part of it made sense to do something with the Christmas tree farm given the time of year, right? It was the end of the semester, it was December, so it just kind of made sense in that respect. And then I think the other part is because it was a NAT pack and I knew I wasn't going to be able to put a voice track in or anything like that, it was all going to be from what I've shot on the camera. I figured going to a Christmas tree farm, getting people chopping down trees and fires crackling and that kind of stuff, that environment was really good for that kind of package, and it worked out.
Yeah. I think my favorite part was the little kid laughing.
She was a character, yeah. There was a lot of characters, a lot of different people I met there that were super awesome, people I will not soon forget, and she was definitely one of them.
Yeah, I know all the Nat Pops in your package were awesome. I loved them.
And of course, the timeliness. I mean, like, it was a final project, I believe, like right in December. Like, if we're talking about a newsroom, like that is a perfect story. So, well done, sir.
Gosh, you guys are so sweet, man.
They are.
We can.
So we're going to actually move forward, and we're going to be looking at Kyle's. If you want to give us a little bit of an intake onto your package.
Yeah, so actually in the same class, it was also a natural sound package, but I was not the only person that worked on this. I'm going to give a shout out to John Romero. Where's John at? There's John. Look at his beautiful smiling face. He's our technical director today. But me and John worked on a package where we highlighted the men, or the students who practice with the women's team. This is a group of like 6 or 7 students that come in, practice every day of the week with the women's team. They don't receive any school credit, they don't get any money for it. They're just doing it to have a good time. And these guys are really passionate about basketball. And me and John got an all-access look inside one of the practices. So yeah, it was a really fun time. And yeah, we'll see a little bit of it.
That's awesome. And so we'll go and watch that right now.
Buddies freshman year were doing it, and then sophomore year I kind of missed that basketball factor and someone pushing you the whole time like the coaches do.
Ready, Buxton! Hit him. Coaches, they make it a great time. Coach Craig, have you guys been following? He's awesome. He gets us right. Rebound! Rebound! Touch it, move it. Keep it moving. Help! Yes! Good!
As far as organizing these guys, I mean, how does anyone herd cats? I mean, it's very difficult. Very, very low threshold for following directions. So I like to joke with them.
People miss. Those people's usually named Houston, but people miss.
That was definitely interesting.
It was, yeah. And Coach Craig, who was in the red shirt there, one of the assistant coaches, he was very joking. It made it a lot easier for us to edit and shoot when we know that like he's very like kind man. He also jokes a lot with the players. There was a lot of other shots in there that weren't in that preview that he was like kind of joking around with them. But overall, yeah, I mean, I couldn't be more grateful with the all-access experience we had inside the practice. We got a bunch of different shots, got a bunch of different looks. The sounds really came together, the squeaking of the feet, the whistles, Coach Craig yelling, all of that. And of course, the players were super kind and gave us good sound bites as well. So yeah, it was just, really great experience. Me and John had a great time filming it and editing it. It's probably the most fun I've had making a package in my time here at Gonzaga.
The herding of the cats was definitely interesting to me. So
he gave you great sound bites. That one at the end, that's one of my favorites from the whole semester in 370, I think.
Yeah.
Some people miss. They're usually named Houston. It's great.
Yeah. Did he ever tell you how you herd cats for that one? Or?
No, not really. But I mean, there was also, I did get a few shots of some guys airballing as well. So, I know all the guys who are on the practice team. So, of course, I send them the clips of them airballing. But yeah, but just like a bunch of funny joke. It was a very lighthearted package. I had a great time. So
that's great. So we're gonna move forward with Jackson. Can you give us a little bit of a inspo of your package?
Yeah, of course. No, I part of the same class, the same NAT package project as these two. So treading new ground here. I chose to talk about the Bulldog Band, a group I've been a part of for 4 years. We play at every men's and women's basketball home game during the year. And I thought, I knew there'd be a lot of rich sound bites with the yelling, the screaming, and all the playing that we do. So I figured, why not go film all these people that I know and just have a good time during a game.
Awesome. And so what instrument do you play?
I play the tuba. So the big golden toilet over my shoulder is what I play.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So with that, we're going to take a little bit and look at a clip from Jackson.
And we bring as much energy as possible.
Sometimes there's bad calls.
Behave yourself!
What the fuck?
Very interesting. So can you what prompted you to be able to get that nat of the Stacy's mom?
Yeah, I knew Miles is an absolute character in the Bulldog Band. He's the loudest person there by far. And I actually, when I was watching Gonzaga versus Houston, you could hear Miles screaming from the band section, which I thought was super funny. So for some songs we sing, and Miles just had the golden opportunity to sing Stacy's Mom while I was recording him, and we never looked back after that. And yeah, Miles is a great guy and a ton of fun to be around.
We've definitely made that little bit of a clip that we just watched. And I think isn't it like something that has been a famous thing going throughout the GUTV studio.
Yeah.
He's a well-known guy.
Yeah.
I think that's a good through line between all of our packages, is having like a memorable character or multiple. I think that always makes for good stories, and I think we all kind of have an element of that in our Nat packs, which makes them work out pretty well.
Most definitely. So I think we're going to be wrapping up here, and I want to thank you guys again for coming on and talking with us about your guys' stories.
This is a great
Thank
time.
you for having us.
Thank you.
So we have 3 great films that are this year. Thank you for joining us today. Truly has been an incredible year full of amazing stories told by students of our department. And with that, I am going to toss back to Cam and Henry.
Thank you so much, Cassie. Great 3 packages right there. Wow. Coming up on Zag to the Future, Michael Hanrahan is hosting a game show with 3 junior contestants from our program. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
What is faith? Where is God? If you have these questions, explore them in a CLC.
My name is Bryce Rickers, and I'm a CLC group leader. CLC stands for Christian Life Community. People can get out of CLC a sense of comfort, a sense of safety. To get involved with CLC, students can go right to the University Ministry Office. All groups are willing and ready to accept any new participants.
Good morning, beautiful.
Hey, I like your smile. Great job. Keep up the good work.
Hey, your shirt looks really good on you.
And this here is the kindest girl on Gonzaga's campus.
You're the best. I love GU.
Now that we've looked at some of GUTV's best works from throughout the year, let's have some fun before signing off for the year. This newscast has given us a look at what's changing, as well as a peek into the future, but Michael is back in the studio and ready to take us back to the past. Take it away, Mr. Hanrahan.
Thanks, Cam. Joining me today for our Name That Baby game are 3 soon-to-be seniors from the broadcast department, Cameron Spencer, Kyle Sweeney, and Maddie Campbell. Thank you guys for being here today.
So glad to be here.
Thanks for having us.
Excited?
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay,
Ready.
so
Yeah.
the rules of the game are simple. We'll show one of our beautiful baby seniors on the screen, and the first contestant to raise their hand and guess correctly gets a point. We've got 5 rounds for you, so the contestant with the most points after 5 rounds wins. If we need to go to a tiebreaker 6th, we will. Sound simple enough?
Yeah.
All right, let's get right into it with our first senior baby. Oh, Maddie's on it.
I feel like that's Cassie.
That's absolutely incorrect. Sorry, Maddie.
Oh.
Do we have another guess from one of our contestants? Kyle.
Is that Naomi?
Yeah, I feel like,
It is not. Cameron.
Is that Kendall?
It is not. Really don't know what to do here. Thought this would be slightly obvious. I'm going to give anyone one more chance. Kyle. Is
that Jackson?
No. Oh. Maddie, please.
Henry?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a record-breaking moment. No correct guesses here. The correct... Okay, Cameron, I'll give you one more.
I just got to throw it out. Is it Cam?
The
No.
correct
Cool.
answer, my friends, is John Romero.
Oh, wow.
Oh, duh! Yeah, I can.
Wow.
My goat. How could I get it wrong?
You know, this is a really unexpected moment, guys. I really thought one of you was going to pull through, but you know what? We take our hits and we move forward. Let's
You're
go
right.
to question 2. No points on the board for any of our contestants. Who do we have next? Kyle seemed a little hesitant. Maddie.
I'm gonna go with Kendall.
Incorrect. This is stumping our contestants a lot more than I thought. Cameron.
Is this one Naomi?
That is correct. Cameron Spencer on the board, our first contestant to score. Took us long enough. How does it feel, Cameron?
This feels pretty great. It's a little embarrassing that I didn't get John in the first one. Love you, John. I'm so sorry.
I think it's funny because John seemed a little more obvious than Naomi.
Yeah, I would not have gotten that
you were
one.
there. You were ready for it.
There are 3 senior girls in this class, so like that was just that was a layup.
Okay.
I already got it wrong.
Fair enough. I like the confidence. Let's see if you can keep it as we go to question 3. Who is our third senior baby?
It's a beautiful baby, but it's so pretty.
Compliments won't get you the point. Do you have a guess? Cameron's there.
I think this one's Kendall.
Survey says Kendall Adams.
Wow.
Cameron is on a roll. So the confidence was meant to be.
I guess so.
Because now you're two up, and we only have a couple questions left. Someone has a chance to tie, but Cameron, you might end up running away with this one.
So you're jinxing it on purpose, and I know you are.
I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm just trying to make for a competitive game here. Okay, let's move on to question number 4.
I'm locked in. I got.
Oh, Maddie was there.
I feel like that's Cam. That looks like Cam.
Kyle's shaking his head. He's absolutely right. That's incorrect.
I think that's Henry.
Folks, we are still
That's not Henry.
we're still not correct here, folks. Cameron.
I gotta say that's Jackson.
Oh.
No. Once again.
It's got the vibe.
Is that Xander?
I mean, we're just throwing names
We are
out at
kind
this
of,
point.
yeah.
I'm gonna give seriously one more guess. Whoever raises first, you can throw it out. Kyle.
Spencer.
What does the survey say? No points going to be awarded here, guys. This is really unfortunate. Yes.
Wow.
Surprise! She was making a phone call. But
For help.
you guys clearly couldn't see it. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
So essentially, Cameron, you've won the game. But because no one else has scored, I want to bring in our 6th round. So we're going to do 2 more babies to see if someone can tie it up, and then I'll just pick my favorite person. But who knows?
Yeah, that's
right.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Remember,
to
got you a role
baby
in a movie.
number 5. We're only 2 for 4 right now, which is kind of crazy to me. Baby number 5. Let's see him. Tough one.
This is a hard
Tough
game.
one.
I mean, we've eliminated the 2 girls,
Right.
So there's that, or the 3 girls.
Yeah, 3 of them are all. Okay.
Really pondering this one, Maddie.
I'm gonna go Henry again. I feel like that maybe is.
Let's see. Is it correct? It absolutely is. Maddie is on the board.
Wow.
Okay.
Took
Well,
long
now that we have another contestant on the board, I feel like we have to go to the 6th round.
Yeah, I mean, this is fun.
So, Kyle, basically, you're out. This one's just going to be between Cameron and Maddie. Maddie, if you get it right, we're going to have to go old-fashioned rock, paper, scissors for the winner.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
6th round, let's see our final baby. Can Maddie tie it up? The bonus baby, Cameron's there.
That's Jackson.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah,
And Cameron takes it in dominant fashion, 3-1. Way to go, Cameron. Congratulations, you're the 2025 Name That Baby champion. How does it feel?
Feels pretty great. This one just feels like Jackson. So yeah, that was. This is a great game. This is a great day for me.
Jackson deserves to be the bonus baby. Shout out to him, Mr. Smith, our executive producer for the show. Well, with that, we can now move back to the desk and send it back to Cam and Henry.
Wow, what an interesting game. I mean, really stumping the contestants there. Cameron Spencer running away with it. I can't say I'm too surprised, though.
Yeah, I mean, Kyle held scoreless, not something that we had in our forecast, but Cameron Spencer, an excellent baby namer. And with that, our final show of the semester, Zag to the Future, has concluded.
It's bittersweet, but we wish all of you a happy summer break, whether it's here in Spokane or back in your hometown.
But before we send you all on your way, don't go anywhere. Kendall Adams has a final senior send-off package for you all. Take it away, Kendall.
Yeah, I'd say figure out how to do all the audio stuff first, rather than the way I did it was figuring out how to fix bad audio in every possible way rather than just recording it correctly at the beginning. I'd say learning how to do audio is very important.
Best practical advice would just be to have things on you to like be ready.
Carry a sheet of white paper around with you. I guess that would be something pretty important to keep in mind.
Always ask at the end of an interview, is there anything else you'd like to add? That really just opens the space for your interview subject to talk more and maybe give you one more shot of a question that you weren't thinking of.
Really learn editing shortcuts. You're going to be doing a lot of editing. So really just like learning those shortcuts as soon as possible and getting like the muscle memory for them would be just really helpful.
Keep all your projects super organized and save all your work on the same drive so that way you can look back at your projects and continue to make them better.
Keep it fun and have fun, and don't forget to screw the thing on the lav mic.
Your professors actually care about you. If something's going on, don't be afraid to tell them. And just show up.
Communicating with your professors or your colleagues, your friends, anyone that you're doing collaborative work with.
So just getting to know the people within your class, because those are the people you're gonna be with throughout the next 4 years.
Be yourself, and to be open to anything that the program offers, and be open to learning.
Be humble when it comes to getting advice and feedback on your projects. No one's out with malicious intent. They don't want to help you make the best product you can.
Go out there and do, right? Like go out there, whether it's joining the Bulletin, it's recording your own stand-ups, trying to start your own podcast, joining iZag Radio. Just get involved, do stuff on your own, try to figure it out, fail, learn from failure,
Get to know Josh. He's got so many stories, but he won't tell you them unless you go and seek him out and ask him about those stories. Get to know Josh. Fun guy.
Really enjoy every experience, I would say, because it goes by really fast. And really take every opportunity, whether you're working in the lab or when you're editing. Every moment is going to be beneficial moving forward.
For GUTV, I'm Jackson Smith.
I'm Taylor Nichols.
I'm Henry Kruger. I'm Xander Page.
I'm Cassie Yuso.
I'm Sophia Santos.
I'm Spencer Rittenhouse.
I'm Jordan Andrade.
I'm Naomi Ray Grant.
I'm Dominic Bush.
I'm Carson Scallon. I'm Joe Iarardi.
I'm Kendall Adams.
I'm Cam McCann.
For GUTV, I'm John Romero.